The dream begins, 1908 to 1911. In the early 1900s, ocean travel was the height of luxury and technological progress. The White Star Line, a major British shipping company, wanted to build the most magnificent ships the world had ever seen, symbols of wealth, power, and engineering pride. 3 ships were planned: RMS, Olympic RMS, Titanic RMS. Britannic construction on the Titanic began on March 31st, 1909 in Belfast, Ireland. More than 3,000 workers spent 2 years building her. She was designed to be the largest ship on Earth, the safest ship ever built, the most luxurious moving hotel ever created. Titanic was 882 feet, 269 meters, long and weighed 46,000 tons. Her design included a grand staircase with glass domes, first-class dining halls and suites, Turkish baths, libraries, gyms, state-of-the-art watertight compartments. People called her Unsinkable, though the builders never actually used that exact word. The Titanic sets sail April 10th, 1912. On April 10th, 1912, the Titanic began her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, heading to New York City. She carried 2,208 people, millionaires, movie stars, wealthy businessmen, immigrants seeking a better life in America, families, workers, children, people from all walks of life. Titanic stopped at Cherbourg in France and Queenstown, Ireland, before heading into the Atlantic Ocean. The journey was peaceful at first. Passengers danced, ate fine food, walked the decks, and enjoyed a level of luxury most had never imagined. Warnings of danger between April 11th to 14th. Titanic received at least 7 iceberg warnings from nearby ships. Icebergs were drifting unusually far south that year, but the Titanic kept moving at nearly full speed, 22 knots, eager to break a record for a fast Atlantic crossing. The sea was calm, the night moonless, and the water dark like black glass, conditions that made spotting icebergs difficult. The collision, April 14, 1912, 11:40 p.m. At 11:40 p.m., the lookout in the crow's nest saw a dark shape ahead. "Iceberg, right ahead!" The crew turned sharply, but it was too late. The iceberg scraped along the Titanic's right side, slicing into the hull and flooding 5 watertight compartments. Titanic was designed to survive the flooding of 4, not 5. The ship was doomed. The sinking begins. Captain Edward Smith, the ship's commander, inspected the damage. The ship's architect, Thomas Andrews, gave the terrible news: Titanic will sink in an hour or 2. The crew sent distress signals into the night. SOS, CQD, SOS. But the closest ship, the Californian, did not respond. The Carpathia, 58 miles away, began racing toward them through icy waters. Chaos on deck. Titanic had lifeboats for only half the people on board. Women and children were loaded first. Many early lifeboats left half empty because passengers could not believe the ship was actually sinking. Below deck, third-class families struggled to reach the lifeboats, confused by the layout and slowed by locked gates and narrow hallways. As the bow sank deeper, musicians played calming music. Passengers prayed, cried, or held their loved ones as the cold Atlantic water rose. The final moments, 2:18 a.m. By 2 a.m., the last lifeboat left. Over 1,500 people remained on the sinking ship. The lights flickered and went dark. The Titanic broke into 2. The bow sank first, the stern lifted high into the air, then the ship disappeared beneath the ocean. The temperature of the water was -2 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, cold enough to kill in minutes. Rescue by the Carpathia. At 4 a.m., 2 hours after Titanic sank, the Carpathia arrived and rescued 705 survivors from the lifeboats. When the passengers reached New York, the world was already grieving. News of the tragedy spread everywhere, shocking millions. Investigations and aftermath investigations in the US and Britain found the ship was traveling too fast. There weren't enough lifeboats. Ice warnings were ignored. The crew wasn't properly trained for evacuation. New safety rules were created. Enough lifeboats for everyone. Ice patrols in the Atlantic. Mandatory lifeboat drills. 24-hour radio operators. These rules still protect ships today. Discovery of the wreck, 1985. For decades, Titanic's resting place was unknown. In 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard discovered the wreck 12,500 feet below the surface. The ship was in two pieces, surrounded by debris and personal belongings, still lying on the ocean floor. Titanic remains a powerful symbol of human ambition, tragic mistakes, courage and sacrifice, the fragility of life.